Hey guys, what are we getting into today? What's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am your host, Lay. If this is your first time here, what up? I do beauty, hygiene, and self-care content. So if you're interested in looking good, smelling good, and feeling good, then this is definitely the channel for you. A lot of this is not just for you guys. This helps me as well. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in, please consider subscribing to my channel. Today we're going to do a little shop my collection with me. I've been seeing this a lot on YouTube and I think it's a great idea. A lot of people, me included, I just buy and buy and buy and buy and buy all these different palettes because that's all you see on social media. But then you have these palettes and you're like, I want to use it again and again and again. And that's what I wanted to do. So I wanted to create a graphic creative type Valentine's Day inspired look. I was going to add hearts, but I figured this look has a lot going on as is. So I know a lot of people are not going to wear something like this, but I am the type of person who I'm gonna wear this just because it makes me feel good. So I do enjoy looks like this. This is the look that I came up with, and I used two palettes out of my collection. I used the Juvia's Place Violets palette and then also the Sweet Pinks palette. So these are the two palettes that created this look. I did dip into my Masquerade mini and I used one shade, so I just used this one shade. And this is the look that I came up with. I absolutely love it. Okay, so this is like my little section. Let's go ahead and pick a primer. For primer, I am like super dry, so I definitely think I'm gonna go in with my NYX Hydra Touch primer. This is like a oldie but a goodie. And then I have this little section under my table where I have like a bunch of makeup products. So for foundation, I definitely want to do something light since my skin is so dry. I could go in with like the Huda Beauty like full coverage because I am planning on doing a super graphic like eyeshadow look. But then like this one is like kind of standing out to me. So this is the Fenty Beauty Easy Drop Blurring Skin Tint. So it's very like skin-like, and this is a good one, so I think we'll go with this one. And then for like my eye base, I really wanted to use this Morphe concealer is really good for like an eye base and a concealer. So I'm gonna use this white one because I saw like that viral thing on TikTok where the girl used like the white concealer, so I definitely want to give this a shot. So I'm gonna use this for concealer and eye base. Okay, so this is where I keep my lashes and like my extra cloth, so we'll just move that to the side. So for lashes, I could go in with these Artistry lashes. These are in the style Angel. These are actually pretty dramatic, super dramatic. I don't think I'm trying to go that dramatic. So I think I'll go in with the Glam Light Ice Cream eyelashes. So yeah, huge blush lover. I don't know if you can tell, like I have a bunch of blushes. I want to be like super pink, so I feel like this one I can't go wrong with, and it's like Valentine's Day themed. So this is Justify My Love. And then for bronzer, we have a couple of options. I'm sorry, it's under my desk, so I'm having a hard time like filming it. So I'll just move that to the side. So we have this Juvia's Place bronzer, but I use this all the time, so I definitely want to do something different. We have my Morphe, I think this is the Glamazon? Yeah, Glam Bronze bronzer, which is really pretty. But I do kind of want like more of like a neutral-esque bronzer. Oh my god, I haven't used this in like forever. Let's do this one. This is Hoola Benefits Hoola bronzer. This is really popular, so we're gonna use this. I've definitely like put it in this because I use this so much. And then highlighter. Highlighter used to be like the big thing back in the day. So let's see. I don't know if I want like a super highlighty highlighter. Let's see. I have these Milani ones. These are really good. I have these like Too Faced Candlelight highlighters. These were super popular for a long time. MAC. I love MAC. These are the mineralized skin finishes. I love these. I have Artist Couture, which this one kind of has like a copper. This could go really well with the look, but I feel like this is like neutral girl type situation. And then we have Fenty Beauty, which I love these Killawatt shadows. I am a huge fan of Trophy Wife. This is definitely not for the faint of heart. But I want like a pink type highlighter, so I think I'm gonna go in with Chic Phreak. I have a lot of lip products. I have those, I have these. I also have an entire drawer over here full of lip products. I know, it's a problem. But let's see what we got in here. So I definitely want to do like a pink, but so then this one would work. This is Pecan Pie by Glamlight, a really pretty like neutral pink. Excuse my nails, I need to do them. I love these Morphe liquid lipsticks. The only thing about this pink is like you see the color, it oxidizes, so it does get darker, and I don't think that that's what I'm going for. So this is fatty, but this is a really pretty color. These can also be pretty drying if you don't like properly moisturize your lips before wearing them, but I don't think I'm gonna go with that. This is like more of like a warm pink. This is the MAC Cream Sheen Glass, and this is in Partial to Pink, which is a really pretty pink. So to get started, I already did my brows. I really want to do something super creative and fun for Valentine's Day. That's just a personal thing. I will have videos up on more neutral-esque type looks, but for today I'm going to stay true to self, and I'm definitely going to play in some color. This is a more intricate look, so I am going to probably voice over the eye portion. So yeah. Alright, so brows are done and carved out. I'm adding that Morphe white base to the crease area of my eyelid. It turns to like this tannish color just because it's mixing in with the what I use to carve out my brows. So quick water break. You like my pink cup. So now I'm going to carve out using that dark purple out of the Violets palette, and I'm just going a little bit above where the socket of my eye is, and I'm kind of using like a smudger brush that you use for your lower lash line typically, and I'm using that to create the crease area, and I wanted to do like a two-tone crease. So I'm also going to go in with the Sweet Pinks by Juvia's Place, and I'm going to go in with this really pretty like purpley pink, and I'm going to attach that to the dark purple and pull it out, almost kind of creating, not almost, what I'm actually creating the shape that I want. And then I'm going to use that same brush and kind of try my best to blend the pink and the purple together. Now in the crease area, I'm going in with this like lavender purple, and I'm going to blend out that dark purple that I put on the inner corner in circular motions, and almost like placing that lighter color on top of the dark purple, so that it can blend out seamlessly. You want it to create a nice transition from the dark shade to the lighter shade. And I'm going to do the exact same thing with the pink, but using a lighter pink. So now I'm just going to clean up the crease area. This is why I don't put it on the lid, because I'm going to take a Q-tip with some micellar water and I'm going to cut my crease. I'm going to also create like this almost like stamped eyelid type look, so I'm going to be doing this step again. So right now I'm just getting rid of any type of fallout that may have, you know, gotten on my lid area and creating another blank canvas. And then I wanted to decide, you know, what shade of pink I was going to use. So it was between this one, and there's only two shimmery pinks in there, and I think the middle one was what I was more so going for, but I choose a little later. So now I'm taking that same concealer, the white concealer by Morphe, and I'm just going to be cutting out the crease yet again. So at this point, I'm taking out of the Masquerade mini palette, I'm taking the lightest shade, which is like this creamy, like shimmery white shade, and I'm going to place it right here. So I'm almost like creating another liner, and then I'm going to do the exact same thing I did before and kind of cut that crease. This part can get a little messy, and I will be honest, this look took me a little while to do just because of all of the cutting and cleaning and cutting and cleaning. Now, P. Louise makes colored eye bases, but I don't have any of those, and like I said, I didn't use P. Louise today because I'm running out of my white. So what I did was I used the white concealer that I have from Morphe. I scraped a little bit of pink eyeshadow in it to create a pink base, and I'm using that to cut my crease. I also did it with the purple, which kind of created like this lavender-like purple. It's really pretty, so if you don't have the money to, you know, be purchasing different color eye bases, I suggest throwing your eyeshadow on top of it, mixing it together, and using that as an eye base. Boom. So I ended up choosing this shade, which was the more like pink toned shimmery pink, and I'm going to add that to the center of my eyelid wherever I have the pink eye base. And then for the purple, I went in with both of the darker shimmery purples. I kind of wanted to see where I wanted to go, but I actually ended up liking the darker one better. And I'm just kind of like placing it, and then I go back and blend it in. Now I'm just going to clean up the edge a little bit more so we create that sharp edge, that sharp look. And I'm going to take a wipe and clean up all of the fallout. Because we use so much eyeshadow, there is bound to be a little bit of fallout. This is why I decided to start moisturizing before I do my face, because I do have to clean up fallout and it does get rid of the moisturizer. So here is the part where I was like, you know, I kind of probably could have gone without doing this portion. I'm using the pastel palette by Makeup by Tammy, or Beauty by Tammy. And I'm just kind of going over that line and creating some little pink lines in there. Not necessary, but I just did it, and since I already did it, I just kept it because there was no way to remove it. And now I'm taking my black eyeliner. This is by Essence, and I'm tight lining the top of my eyelid. Then for lashes, I'm using these Glam Light lashes. This is the Ice Cream Sandwich lash, and I'm using this e.l.f. mascara, which is really bomb. It's very inexpensive. I suggest checking out some of e.l.f.'s mascaras. I didn't think it was going to be that good, but it was bomb diggity, let me tell you. So I'm just placing those lashes on my eyelids, of course, and then we're going to move on to face. Okay, so these eyes are like super fun and festive. I'm going to go ahead and take this off because I don't want to have like a line from... Oh God, don't you hate when it does that? Okay, so I don't want a line on my forehead. Alright, so I'm going to start by moisturizing my face. You guys know I like to use the e.l.f. Super Hydrate to moisturize my face. This is really good, especially in the winter. You want to make sure that your face is thoroughly moisturized. This is kind of like water-based, so it's also good for the summer, but I especially like it in the winter because I moisturize first, I add this, and then I can add like a moisturizing primer. Now for primer, I'm feeling really dry today, so I'm going to use, this is the Hydra Touch Oil Primer by NYX. So I saw this trend on TikTok and I really wanted to give it a shot. This is like that white concealer type situation. So this is CO, I guess this is shade 00 in the Morphe concealer, and I'm just going to place that under my eye. And this is supposed to like really brighten up your face, but I guess we'll see. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to use something really lightweight. This is the Fenty Beauty Easy Drop Skin Tint. I'm in the shade 13. And then just for a little extra blending, I'm going back in with my Juno sponge and, you know, just so my skin looks flawless. Okay. It's looking a little interesting, but I still have to do like my lower lashes and my under eye, so let's not judge just yet. For powder, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in the shade Banana Bread. This is a really nice loose powder. The only thing I will say is that it is very heavily fragrant, so if you're sensitive to fragrances, maybe stay away. I don't know if she's changed her formula. I've had this for maybe over a year or so, so take it with a grain of salt. Do you, boo? For bronzer, I'm going in with an oldie but a goodie. This is the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I've had this for years. This is so old, but it's a really good bronzer. Okay, so for blush, I'm using the Too Faced Love Flush Long Lasting 16-Hour Blush. This is in the shade Justify My Love. It's a really pretty pink shade, and I definitely wanted to make sure that I stayed in the pink family because, I mean, it's Valentine's Day. You have to use blush. I'm going to briefly move back to eyes. I'm going to start by tight lining my lower lash line using this ColourPop BFF Cream Gel Liner. This is in the shade Swerve. It's such a creamy black eye pencil. I absolutely love it. I use it all the time. Probably one of my favorite liners. Oh, I love it. Love it so far. Okay, and now I'm going to go back in with the eyeshadows. I think I'm going to probably stick to like the purple, and I'm going to blow out the lower lash line. I think I'm going to do the pink too. Okay, I'm going to dust off this powder. And I'm going to keep it by my nose because I'm going to contour my nose. And I'm going to be using the lightest shade in here to do my... Now I could do lower lashes, but I don't feel like it. So I'm just going to use this Kat Von D KVD Beauty tattoo liner, and I'm going to create some lashes and go back in with my e.l.f. mascara to coat the bottom. For a highlight, I'm going in with this Fenty Beauty Killawatt highlighter. This is in the Girl Next Door and Chic Phreak. It's a really pretty pinky type highlighter, so that's what I'm going to go in with. I think Chic Phreak is the more like in your face highlighter. And then I'm going to set my face and we can move on to lips. For setting spray, I think I'm going to stick to my Old Faithful, and I'm going to use my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Okay, so I think I figured out what I want to do. So I'm going to use these two lip liners to line my lips. This is Scarlet by Morphe, and this is Gen Nude by Bare Minerals. But I will keep the liner, and I'm gonna go in with MAC Cream Sheen Glass. This is in the shade Petite Indulgence. I sound weird, sorry. I think that's better. Okay, I'll be right back. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. Hope everyone has a happy Valentine's Day. Have fun with the color, and until next time, beauties, stay blessed.